Hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to share some research on ChromePatchGap. And my topic is using ChromePatchGap to palm billions of users. I'm in Numen cyber technology. So here's some information about myself. In the past few years, I'm focusing on writing exploits of Chrome, Flash, Office, etc. All of them are binary exploits, and I use them to prove that there truly exist vulnerabilities in companies. Now I'm in Numen Cyber Lab, and our lab mainly focusing on Web3 security and vulnerability research. You can see I'm just focusing on a very small aspect. So today I want to show some research I did, and they are mainly in Chrome render exploits, not the sandbox escape. Because lots of software share the same components with Chrome, such as V8, WebKit, SQLite, and lots of them are not protected by sandbox in the past few years. So if only there is a tiny vulnerability, and if it was not patched, there will be a big problem. So there are 5 parts. The first part is zero introduction. And let's begin. First, I want to give a short explanation of the PatchGap. It was borrowed from this website. PatchGap is the practice of exploiting vulnerabilities in open source software that are not fixed by the developers before the actual patch is shipped to users. So there's not, I think there's not an actual definition. So I just borrowed it from the website. So there are 3 parts: the normal PatchGap, hidden PatchGap, and extension. When talking about this, I usually divide it into 3 aspects. So the first one is, this is the first Chrome render exploit. It was public in 2021, and this is the second. I made it public in 2021. I think maybe it's April 17, yes. And here I want to show that I just read an exploit from a public issue, and it can be used to palm the latest Chrome, Edge, and WeChat, etc. A lot of software, because they share the same components of V8. Okay, after a few months, the key point I want to say is, after a few months, Kaspersky posts that they found puzzle maker use a full chain with this issue's exploit. I hope they did not use the exploit I rated. The full chain needs another sandbox escape vulnerability, but the render exploit is this CVE. So this is the second aspect. And I think this will be the following 2 years ChromePatchGap. We can see there are a lot of issues, and a lot of them did not have CVE number. Here are 3 points I want to talk. First, every day there will update vulnerabilities. Second, lots of them did not have CVE number. So if only the company did not patch it, what we need to do is just write an exploit. Third, the patch analysis is public, so we don't need to fuzz anything or any software. So the question is how to patch our software if so many vulnerabilities are updated every day. Okay, the third part. There are 3 famous emergencies I want to talk. I think everybody knows this. The two CVE number 0995 and 27666. The 2 Linux kernel emergency is very bad. When the exploit is public in GitHub, the official did not patch them. The third CVE number is 0847. When this exploit is public, we can also use it to palm the latest Android. So Google did not patch it. Maybe I think in April, Google patched it, but the gap maybe, I think the gap maybe 1 week or more than 2 weeks. Okay, the second part, I want to show the PatchGap exploitability. I think there is no need to talk it deeply. There are two articles we need to read it carefully. And the conclusion is never give up easily on unexploitable bugs. Maybe Google, I think, he said, okay, this is not exploitable. I don't want to give you any money. But if we try to study it carefully, I think we can try it with other issues, and we can make the full exploitable. Okay, this is the third part is case analysis. I won't talk this too deeply, but I will make this is the third vulnerability is TF-CUP. I will make TF-CUP 2021 make this render exploit public, and the following two exploit after the conference. I will make it public. The POC, the POC of the TF-CUP is not public, and the following two CVE, we analysis it in our blog, but we did not make the full exploit public. After this conference, I think we will upload it to GitHub. The first picture, I want to say that it's WeChat exploit. It was public in 2021, but this CVE was founded in 2018. So the second one. The second picture is also a WeChat exploit. Use this CVE to palm WeChat has never been talked to public, and I found it was very useful until 2021. I think maybe it's April. Before April, Tencent did not patch it. I want to say that until the official software upgraded its internal browser to version 3, it was never patched. And I have never issued it to any company. So I think from now, maybe we can see, it seems like we did not need 0 days, maybe. PatchGap can do a lot of things for us. And let's have a look. So this video. This video is just used to show our teams before. So we can see the full details of our attack. But from the video, we can see the exploit is really very stable. We can see from the iframe, when in the actual attack, we did not need to click this page. We just need to send maybe a card from the WeChat, or maybe a link to others. So we can see we have waited a long time. It's very, very stable. And WeChat did not need to accept. It's very helpful when we are doing some projects from this vulnerability. This is a DingTalk RCE. I think maybe somebody knows this software. And DingTalk, this CV was public, even though. Before Google make the POC public, after Google make the POC public, DingTalk did not patch it, and it's not very hard for us to fulfill this exploit. After the POC was public, DingTalk did not patch it in time, and we did have it for a long time. So this CV I think this CV is very useful. It was used in TF-CUP in China, and the POC is not public, but the exploit is not public now. I finished it before the Black Hat. This is a little hard, so now let's begin. It's the same. It is not use the same method, the same public method of bypassing participation allocate. We can see the red function. If we use the normal method, this function will crash the render process. So we can't copy the full details of public method. The key point is if we try to allocate array to memory with 0 contents, just like the mouse here, it will not crash. So if we try to allocate the array here, and we can fulfill the exploit. From the POC, we can leak the RWX memory address, and from the traditional method, we can finish the read and write function. So we can hijack the process from here. I think yes, from here. The first address, this is easy because it's a fixed offset from the leaked address. Then, if we allocate the array to the address here, I think it's 1714. Yes, 1710. We can't allocate it to 1710. We just need to allocate the memory to the array to 1714. And we can use it to achieve arbitrary read and write. Although I did not talk too much information about here. I think you guys, if you are going to check this vulnerability, we can go to POC, and if we are going to study a little deep, then I think such information is enough for us to finish the render exploit. And we use it. I read this exploit when I'm in China. We use it upon a government software, and we got a big project. So here are two other issues. We have written some blogs about this. The left one, we can use this method to pound the two CVEs, and the right method we can use it to pound this issue 135259. I want to say that this issue has no CVE. So, shallow, yes, when I'm studying this CVE, there is no exploit. I think Salo did say something about it deeply. Let's check the red lines. He has pointing that if we deleted this element, and then we can leak the whole. So the two CVEs, okay, the first CVE, I think there has some public method. If we can leak the whole, and we can use this whole to achieve RCE, so we can say, Salo just said one word. I think it's just one sentence. If we grab this one sentence, we can use it to pump this issue. And I want to say the tips. Because there is no CV number. A lot of companies did not aware this issue. So we just use this issue to pump the latest is Skype, let's say. If we want to pump Skype, we need another, I think it's ChromePatchGap vulnerability. So change the ChromePatchGap and this render exploit, we can fulfill the exploit chain, and we did not need to fuzz any. I think I did not need to fuzz any software or find other 0 days. Okay, this software, I think everybody knows this software. When I'm in China, I fulfilled this exploit. So what we did is just we click the link, just one click, and then we can see all the contents from the users. But we just have the write, maybe the process write. We did not have the full writes. So we need to enter the WeChat, I think, directory, and we can see all the contents. It's very stable, and we can all of the history we use, we can download it from the users. Okay, this is the part 3. Here I want to show the method upon the latest WPS. Maybe we have heard the CTF of Jigpong in China. As far as I've known, there is a chassis from PowerPoint. And I think they use the PowerPoint chassis. I think they use it, yes. Anyhow, first, if we want to fulfill the full chart of WPS, first we need to find a chassis from WPS. I think from the document or from the website, maybe because there are really some advertisements in WPS. Maybe some other method. So second, we need to find a Chrome render vulnerability, which was not patched in WPS. We can find it from the issue list of Google. I think it's not very hard. And the second, we need to open this document. Let's look at the video. Okay, so this is the last section. I want to talk about something about the future of PatchGap. ChromePatchGap, I think it will continue to exist for next 1 or 2 years. But the easy exploitable PatchGap will eventually disappear from public. And the ChromePatchGap, I think it will become increasingly difficult to discover and exploit. But now it's really a good window and opportunity for hackers. So it's over.